Hello there, everybody. This is Steve K here with you all once again with another video. I'm here with a video because this is going to be a little bit of it's going to be a tribute video to somebody that I've known on ESPN and a sports anchor as well, and a host of a TV show that I used to like back in the day, like in 2007 and 8, I think, around that time. This is going to be a tribute video to ESPN sports anchor Stuart Scott, who passed away, unfortunately, this like yesterday, whenever it was, and I found out this morning that he had passed away after his battle with cancer. He was 49. He gave a very emotional speech at the ESPY Awards that they were giving out, and it was very emotional to watch that, especially, his daughter that he had up there, and told her to come up and give your father a hug, which was really emotional. It really was. But I just wanted to make this video for him because he was one of my favorites. Growing up, as much of a sports fan that I am for baseball, football, basketball, and NASCAR, and many others as well. But it's a very big loss to the sports industry and to ESPN as well, to Sports Center, for everyone there, because Stuart Scott was absolutely, in my opinion, one of the best to watch. He did a really good job, like with his sports and stuff and everything that he said. And his catchphrase, you probably all remember, which was "Booyah." He always said a lot of times. He joined Sports Center in 1993, I believe. And of course, there were many others in the Sports Center business, including Dan Patrick, Chris Berman, who is still with Sports Center this day, and ESPN as well. He does like football and a couple others, but Chris Berman also did like Baseball Tonight as well, but he does pretty much football and a few others. Yeah. But when I woke up today and I saw the news on my phone, I looked on Facebook and I saw one of my friends had posted on there and just said "rest in peace," and I was just really beside myself, and I was just saying to myself, I hope this is not true. But I remember that he had been diagnosed with cancer like a few years ago or so, and I just was really hoping, he'd make a full recovery and he would, fight it and stuff. But it just is it's really sad to me. I mean, back to the TV show that I used to watch. This used to air on ESPN Classic, which is not a channel anymore. I think that they got rid of it. It really should be back on because it is pretty good to watch and stuff. It shows like classic sports games and stuff. But I think they have another channel, maybe something else. But he hosted a TV show, a sports show called Stump the Schwab. And if you know that show, it was hosted by Stuart Scott and this guy called the Schwab. His name was Howard Schwab, the sports guy of like an encyclopedia or whatever they called him. Like, he'd know everything about sports, pretty much. He'd know everything, not knowed, excuse me. And it was a very good show for me to watch because all the things that they did and stuff, like they answer questions about sports. Like the first one would be called Leading Off. It lasted for 4 seasons. I never saw the first season. Second one, third one, and fourth one I did for sure. And the fourth one was the final one, and it never came back after, I guess, for low ratings, or they just decided not to renew the show, or whatever it may have been. I don't know exactly. Anyway, the first round was called Leading Off, and this is how this would go. Stuart would give you a list of stuff, and you have to give like an answer one by one. Like the question could be something like for example, name the 15 players or 25 players or anything like that. Like name the 24 people who made up the 2004 Boston Red Sox World Series roster, or 1983 Baltimore Orioles roster, or anything that has to do with baseball, any kind of sport, or even the Olympics. Or then they have questions like name to the 23 locations wherever that had hosted the Summer Olympics or Winter Olympics, anything like that, even though I'm not really that good with Olympics, but yeah. Then one by one, 3 contestants would give an answer and then the Schwab, and you just try and get the most you can. And if you don't know an answer, then you're out for that one question. Then he'll do a second question and then a third one. And whoever has the lowest score at the end of the round, then you're out. And Stuart be like, you're exiled from the research room, gone, and you never can come back to the research room ever again, pretty much. Yeah, they made like a funny joke and stuff, but they give you like a consolation prize, I think, as well, if you would get eliminated, but I don't know for sure. Then after that was done, then they go to round 2, and whoever is still available, like it would be like, whoever is left, like they could do a game called Stop the Presses, which they'll give you like something from the history in sports, and it has a mistake in it, and whatever the mistake is, you have to identify it and correct it. Like, for example, Kermit Washington of the Golden State Warriors was known for choking Rudy Tomjanovich of the Houston Rockets, which like suspended him or whatever for these games and stuff. The incorrect fact is he was not on the Golden State Warriors. He was on the Los Angeles Lakers. Or another one, anything like that, or anything else, or one that had to do with like tennis. Andre Agassi faced off against Roger Federer in the Wimbledon event or something like that. I'm trying to remember the episodes. I have a bunch of them recorded on tape because I used to record them a lot of times, because they were really fun to watch. Yeah. And another one was there'd be photos of famous sports athletes, whoever it may be, and it would be the Schwab's face. It'd be on there, and you have to identify who the person is, like whatever sport. Yeah, once again. Or another one called Who's Got More, like it could be baseball or basketball, football. Like, for example, who has more career home runs? Like, they'll give you a list. Barry Bonds or Babe Ruth. Well, the answer would be Barry Bonds, but however, because of his steroid thing and stuff, I think they should revoke it, because I really think they should. Or just for example, who has more career home runs, Hank Aaron or Babe Ruth? That would be Hank Aaron. And then you move on, then Willie Mays or Mickey Mantle, that would be Willie Mays, and so on. You can just say who has more. Then if there's then there was another one called Guess the Year. I also remember, like, you have to guess the year of what happened in this history of sports. Like, they'll say, like, the year Jeff Gordon won his first Daytona 500, and I think the answer was 1990. Now I don't remember. Well, yeah, I think it was 1997. I want to. Yeah, I think it was 97, or maybe it was 95. I don't know exactly. I don't think it was 96. Maybe it was 96. I think it was, but I'll look that up another time. Anyway, and then the last one would be like the ultimate year. Like, if it's it could be anything. Like, it could be tough as well. Like, it could be soccer, or it could be golf, or anything like that. And what you have to do is guess what year it is. And if you're off by how many years? Well, in the first round, if you're off by like 5 years, it's 5 points. But in the ultimate year, if you're off by like 5 years, it becomes 10 points, I believe. Yeah, like, this becomes doubled. And after round 2, whoever has the highest score goes on to face the Schwab in the final one for a shot at like $5,000, I believe. Or however, if you don't beat the Schwab, your point total can also get you into the finals as well, or the semifinals, that is, excuse me, not the finals. And whoever goes into the semifinals and stuff and then gets to face a Schwab, then it's like for $10,000 maybe, or maybe $5,000. But in the finals, if you go to like the finals and face a Schwab, I think it's $25,000 if you beat him. But nobody has ever done that, though. Yeah, I remember in season 4, one guy beat the Schwab 2 times in the regulars and the semis, but he didn't make it to the finals. He got eliminated in the first round. I was really hoping that would have happened, but it never did. But and there's a few people as well that were on the show. They were also on Facebook as well. I found a few of them on there. and one of them was like from the Maryland area that was on there in like season 2. I'm not a friend of him as he doesn't know me, obviously, but yeah. But it was one of my favorite shows I remember watching back in the day. I always enjoyed Stump the Schwab just because the questions they asked, I mean, I would answer a bunch of them as well. And I mean, I wish I could have been a contestant on there, but that was around 2007 or 8, and I was about 20 about that time. I mean, I'm pretty sure I was eligible, but I don't know where they filmed it. I probably was Florida or California. I don't know exactly, but it was definitely a great show to watch. I mean, I know Stuart Scott did several other things as well, but like I said, he's really very much known for his his sports anchoring, like on Sports Center and many others. You know, all of his things that he did and stuff. You know, but it's just very sad to really hear about this. It really is because he was a great guy. I mean, I enjoyed watching him on Stump the Schwab and on ESPN. And when I found out he was diagnosed with cancer, I was really sad to hear about it. And then hearing about him this morning does really upset me. And I'm really sorry to hear about this. My thoughts and prayers go out to his entire family. And I'm very sorry for this tragic event. And I'm just really broken up about this. And it's a big loss to the Sports Center family. Yeah. But that's just pretty much what I wanted to say. But I know a lot of people know about this, but I just wanted to give like my, opinion and stuff. Just yeah, it's just really sad to hear about this. It really is. But that's going to do it for this. So rest in peace, Stuart Scott. You are dearly missed, and you will never be forgotten. Yeah. So that'll do it for this. So you all take care, and I'll see you all with more videos.